One rapper got an op murked backstage at a music festival, and this other rapper killed his op on his birthday. These are rappers who killed ops on live. Ace came from Jacksonville streets, making a name for himself with his authentic storytelling and hard-hitting beats. His influence sparked the rivalry between Ace and Foolio, turning Jacksonville into a battleground. Now, the real beef kicked off when Zion Brown, Foolio's cousin, got hit, and it heated up quick, with both Ace and Foolio making waves in the rap game. But their tracks weren't just music, they were war cries. Ace dropped Who I Smoke, a track that had the whole country paying attention to Jacksonville's deadly beef. Who I smoke, Bibby. Who I smoke, Techie. Who I smoke, Lil 9. Foolio clapped back hard with When I See You, dissing Ace and his fallen homies. Ace from the West. How we clicked up with the East Side. He ain't been the same since he's seen the other three die. I'm 2-3 high. Say your goodbye. Gave that boy the business, like a suit and a bow tie. Light them boys block up, like the 4th of July. They got caught lacking, the whole world wanna know why. Went out to eat on his birthday, 4 shot, 3 dead in the worst way. He kept dissing on me, now we smoking 23. Man, the disses kept flying, with Foolio dropping List of Dead Ops, a track that was straight disrespect in Ace's side. And on June 23, 2024, Foolio celebrated his birthday in Tampa, thinking he's safe outside his hood, giving away his location like it was nothing. Word got back to Ace's crew that Foolio was at a Holiday Inn after his party got shut down, and that's when everything went south. Some goons roll up, guns a-blazing. Four people caught bullets, but Foolio was the only one who didn't make it out alive. Some say it was Jacksonville Opps who made the road trip to catch him slipping. Others think he might have been set up by someone close. Now, with Foolio gone, Ace wasted no time in letting the world know. He dropped tracks like Do It and Game Over, barely hiding that he was talking about Foolio's death. And Game Over, Ace spits. 5 in the morning, I got a call. What is this? Dead on the floor, dead on arrival, Mr. 6. I'm steady screaming out, the law, and the 6. 4 in the car, and one of them dead. 3 got hit. I told them they don't want no war with this shit. And in Do It, he taunts his ops even more. Every car I'm in, these is tinted. Aye. Stolens and rentals with choppers and killers in it. Catch his ass, do his ass, you know he finished. Flip his ass and smoke his ass, we stand on business. All my niggas get active, jump in a car, we out in traffic. For Ace, it was a major win in a long run in beef. Foolio had dissed Ace's brother for getting killed on his birthday, and now Foolio met the same fate. The streets don't forget, and in this game what goes around comes around. And while Ace's beef played out in Jacksonville, up north, Drake was about to face his own accusations that would haunt him long after a rival's tragic end. Drake's come up in the game wasn't all smooth sailing. Growing up in Toronto, he faced some real problems that shaped his sound. From acting on Degrassi to dropping fire mixtapes and finally blowing up with Take Care, Drizzy crafted his own wave, mixing rap with R&B and pop that had the fans worldwide vibing. In 2017, he found himself at odds with up-and-coming sensation Triple X Tentacion, who accused Drake of jacking his style. Things got heated when X started popping off on social media.
So he plays it. I hear da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, what the? As soon as it started, like I knew he was getting that. And the funny thing is, we didn't discover it. The fan, like you said, the fans, because they're so cold. Like it's like, I got a piece of the internet. You feel me?
So they were saying that Drake was biting your style. That's what the fans were saying.
Yeah.
June 18th, 2018, the shocking news broke in Deerfield Beach. Just 20 years old, he was ambushed by masked assailants in a robbery that left the hip-hop community reeling. As word spread, that rumor mill started churning. People were drawing lines between Drake and X's death, bringing up their old beef. X had posted something wild before, hinting something had happened to him. Drake might be involved. But that post turned out to be some hacker nonsense. No real evidence ever tied Drake to the tragedy. Meanwhile, authorities scooped up the suspects quick. Dedrick Williams, Michael Boatwright, Trevon Newsom, and Robert Allen slapped him with first-degree murder and armed robbery charges. What they thought would be a quick score turned into a lifetime behind bars. And now while Drake's beef remains in the realm of rumor and speculation, another rapper was about to turn industry drama into real-life bloodshed. Plug G, a rising star from Atlanta's rap scene, was making his waves with his hard-hitting bars and authentic flow. But the game can be unforgiving, and Plug G found himself caught up in some serious drama with a former friend-turned-rival. It all pops off at a community event where Plug G showed up unannounced, causing friction with his old crew. They weren't feeling his presence and kicked him out.
Like, we was tight. We always been tight, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was my boy. That was my boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, our friendship always been good, you know what I'm saying? Until, like, a certain level of his career came about, you know what I'm saying?
One night, Plug G rolls up to the studio in the A, not expecting any trouble, but fate had another plan. As he steps inside, he comes face to face with his old homie, Bankroll Fresh. Words were exchanged, tempers flared, and before anyone could cool things down, fists started flying. The two former friends went at it, tumbling down a flight of stairs in the heat of the moment.
He was talking a lot of shit. I was like, bro, I ain't trying to hear that shit. So I turned around trying to, I was finna leave. He tried to mush me. When he tried to mush me, I just grabbed him, you know what I'm saying? Like, grabbed him, and we tussled, we fell down the steps.
After their friends broke it up, Plug tried to leave, but realized he dropped his phone in the scuffle. So he goes back to grab it, and that's when things get crazy. His rival and his crew were waiting, strapped and ready for war. Security footage caught the whole scene. A group of men, all packing heat, posted up outside the studio like they were expecting something to pop off. When the dust settled, the area looked like a war zone, with over 50 shell casings littering the ground. Bankroll Fresh caught a bad one. At just 28 years old, with his career on the rise, his life was cut short in a senseless act of violence. The streets were hot in the aftermath, with fingers pointing and accusations flying. Plug G's name rang out in the city, with many mourning the loss of a talented artist taken too soon. It did seem Plug didn't want things to end up like this, but who knows?
Come on, it ain't even that kind of situation, you know what I'm saying? He know I would never, like, just harm him like that, you feel me? Because I know his mama. I ain't even trying to be looking at his mama like, that on, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm glad she just got some information about the situation. You know what I'm saying? She ain't just really cold-hearted against me, you know what I'm saying? Because she know, goddamn, I wouldn't never want no hatred in the situation. He caused the situation to happen, you know what I'm saying? He came out with this gun and shit. It happened.
This next one was gonna let the straps do the talking.
Talking about snatching what? Shit. Hey, think twice. Think motherfucking twice. We riding with this shit. Out, you feel me? Bubba got that on it. Yeah, you know. Yeah. New addition, look, a new addition to the family, you know. Then we got another new addition to the family, you know. Yeah. Yeah.
One night, Snapdogg was on a live stream with his crew when things got heated with some rivals off camera. The situation escalates quickly with both sides trading insults. They pulled out their guns and started firing.
Don't do shit, period. Who this? Who this? Get blue? You talking your hey, a whole lot of gang shit, nigga. We ain't gonna play with nobody out here. We ain't gonna play with nobody out here, nigga. We ain't gonna play with nobody out here. For real. You already know. I'm snap. What's happening?
It's unclear if the other person is alive or dead, but with all that smoke they brought his way, it's unlikely he's breathing. But down south, another rapper was about to show that sometimes one well-placed shot is all it takes. You see, in the rap game, many artists like to flaunt that gangsta lifestyle in their music videos, but few can actually back it up when it counts. Blackboy Juice is different. He has the street cred to prove it. During a live stream, his ops roll up strapped and ready for trouble. But Blackboy Juice wasn't caught off guard. He controls this situation by taking out one of his ops with his own gun.
Hey, what y'all got going on?
Up all that.
Afterward, he referenced that in his track Critical, reinforcing his reputation. I got hit up, but can't nobody say they robbed me. Last tried, then I had to leave the crime scene. While some claim the confrontation was staged, it didn't diminish the respect he earned. Mr. Juice showed that he could hold his own when it mattered, solidifying his status in a dangerous game. But turning the game while getting robbed is one thing, and offing your op at a music festival is another. YG and Drakeo the Ruler's beef has been simmering for years, rooted in industry politics and street rivalries. The tension between them escalated after YG made some comments about younger rappers during an interview, which Drakeo took as disrespect. On December 18, 2021, both artists were set to perform at the Once Upon a Time in LA festival. The event, featuring big names like Snapdogg and 50 Cent, was highly anticipated by hip-hop fans, until a commotion broke out backstage, and Drakeo was surrounded. In the chaos, Drakeo was attacked and stabbed multiple times, with the assailants targeting his neck. The situation quickly turned deadly. While YG wasn't directly implicated in this attack, he was highly suspected due to their ongoing beef. Drakeo's mother even accused YG and his crew of starting the fight that led to her son's death.
They said they were like 40 to 60 people. Everything just happened so quickly,
she said.
They started trying to jump them.
Adding fuel to the speculation, one of Drakeo's associates, K7, posted a video online alleging the incident was a setup.
On my mama, bro, them got the big ball security guards snuck in, knives, all type of weird shit. Let them come 70 thick, but only told us we only can bring 15 people, bro. That don't make no sense, bro. You only told us we can bring 15 people, but let them bring 100 people, bro.
The festival ended abruptly, and despite being rushed to the hospital, Drakeo succumbed to his injuries. He was only 28 years old. In the aftermath, authorities launched an investigation, but no arrests were made. YG remained silent on the allegations, neither confirming nor denying any involvement in the tragic event. And it seems our next rapper took a page out of YG's book on how to deal with beefs. NBA Youngboy, the Baton Rouge Savage, came up hard in the game with his raw bars and cutthroat attitude. You can't rise to the top that quick without some heat behind you, especially with this other Louisiana artist, Jaydayoungan, turning into one of the most infamous beefs to hit the southern rap scene. You see, it starts with Youngboy demanding Jay to take down a preview of a track they were both featured on. The situation escalated when Janiyah Michelle, Youngboy's baby mama, got involved in their dispute. Then it gets pretty crazy when Jaydayoungan released a diss track aimed at Youngboy called 38K Facts on YouTube. I'ma speak on all the facts and tell the how it is. I'm in my bag and pissed, and plus he mad about it. When I was his, he was steady asking me about and begging me to leave her alone. This acting like a bitch. You put that comment on my post. They laughed about that but I was laughing when your baby mama gagged all on my. Despite this, Youngboy never publicly acknowledged the beef, or even responded directly to Jaydayoungan's disses. The rivalry stayed under the radar, but things were about to boil over. It's July 27th, 2022. Jaydayoungan was having some drinks with his father outside their house when 3 gunmen ambush him. As they try to take cover, 2 more attackers appear from the side of the house, and Jaydayoungan was hit multiple times, and sadly, didn't survive the attack.
2 people were shot tonight in Bogalusa. Sources are telling us one of the victims is a rapper with a long criminal history who goes by Jaydayoungan.
While NBA Youngboy was never officially implicated in the shooting, fans and observers have speculated about his potential involvement due to their ongoing beef. However, it's important to note that Jaydayoungan's father believed the attack was motivated by jealousy over his son's success rather than gang-related issues. In the aftermath of his death, several retaliatory shootings occurred across Bogalusa. Though no one was reported injured in these incidents, the police made some arrests, including Jaydayoungan's best friend, rapper FG Famous, in connection with these retaliatory attacks. He was eventually arrested. On the other side of Chicago, though, our next rapper was about to school some youngins on why you don't touch another man's ice. Lil Jeff is always keeping it real in the game. He's always ready to act when it comes to his rivals. It all started when Jeff was talking with DJ UTV about his life. When asked if anyone ever took something from him, Jeff mentioned some guys who stole his watches and jewelry.
Have someone ever tried to take like some of your belongings from you?
Now listen, I ain't gonna lie. They did run off on me before. I will tell you that. They did what they did.
Now, Jeff didn't realize his words were about to set off a chain reaction. The 2 young guys who took his stuff, Robert Boston and Ontario Williams, thought they were tough. These guys were showing off his gear on Instagram, not knowing they're putting themselves in serious danger, cause Jeff ain't playing around.
Niggas ain't coming like, look, tell the ops, stop wearing that, stop wearing that fake
50K!
We talking about day. Bitch off on.
We got like 50K! Damn! That fake AP they got down there, man. Y'all ain't
Fake AP.
I just turned up Cardiac AP.
On January 26th, 2024, both those boys were shot while leaving school in Chicago. Boston was hit in the chest while Williams was shot in the chest and hip. The streets were talking, all pointing to Lil Jeff. And this guy, he didn't even try to hide it. He goes on IG Live, basically admitting he just shot 2 guys for messing with him. Jeff took it further, posting on Instagram about having 10 hats, hinting at 10 bodies, with the last 2 being graduation caps. It was cold-blooded. In the tracks, he kept the talk going. On 333, he rapped about time being up for those who took his watches. That off with them watches. You should have known that time was up. And on his biggest hit, he was talking about consequences for actions.